yesterday, I was trying to buy drugs, enough drugs to probably kill me. I'm going to get rid of everything I own. I'm going to get rid of the lot. And if you see this, when you're older, kids, you know, it's okay to be vulnerable. I don't want you to think your dad was weak. Your dad had depression, and your dad's hopefully still here. I've just come from a long conversation with Laura about separating. Today's going to be a short one. I just got out of jail. Hi. So my old videos have been causing me untold trouble in my real life. So I think I'm going to just delete the channel. Let's get into it. Today's video, it's a hard one. It's a hard one to make, and it's been very hard to watch some of these videos coming up. I feel like this channel has started to kind of mess with my real life, especially, the old videos predominantly, not the new ones. The old videos, everything from I'm struggling up until I started to talk about the music and the automatic writing. Those videos, oh my God, like I'm meeting new people in my life, and you know, if some people are going back and looking at that, and I feel sometimes I feel embarrassed, and I feel like I just want to delete the whole thing, or at least delete all the old videos. What do you think of that? Let me know in the comments below. The old videos, do they need to go? I mean, here's the thing. I feel like I'm in such a better place now. I feel like a different person. Thanks to these pieces and thanks to this writing that's been giving me so much comfort, I feel like that guy is a different guy. Like, I can't look at my old videos. I never looked at them. I would sit in front of the camera with a burning desire to talk about something, always something heartfelt and normally traumatic in that time. Sit in front of the camera for 10 minutes, no edit, upload. And I never watched them back. And the first one I did, the day after, so the first video I made, I'm Struggling, was basically captured the moment right after the police left and I decided not to kill myself. And I was very serious about doing that. So you get to see a snapshot of a man broken, a man completely broken and damaged beyond suicidal, and just confused and bouncing off the walls and wondering, what do I do with my life? What do I do? I've lost everything. My family's gone. I've got no direction. A broken man you get to see in that video. And then it goes from there, and I love the fact that it's a journey from there, and I hope that you see me getting better. That's what I hope. But I'm also worried. I've seen comments like your kids are going to see this, and that's what makes me want to delete the channel, because I don't want my kids to ever feel embarrassed of me, or you know, like those videos are pathetic or whatever. But on the flip side of that, I get so many messages every single day from people telling me that those videos have helped them get treatment and get help. So that makes me feel like it's my duty to leave those up. And it also shows the journey of a broken man into a man now that I'm so filled with hope and I'm so positive. I'm a different guy now. So people that are watching those videos who are in my life, watching the old ones back, may think that I'm like that old guy, and I'm not. I'm not like that at all. People think I'm on drugs, unstable or crazy all the time. They always have done. People have always said that about me because I've got a hyper personality. I'm autistic. I get super into things and I sort of bounce around like a puppy dog. And people have always thought I'm on drugs. And that's another thing I get. You're on drugs in these videos. And I don't want my kids to feel like I was on drugs. I don't want them to read the comments. But then there's beautiful comments that perhaps I do want them to read. So it's just very confusing. I do think it's a really good testament to my technology, my binaural music, the difference between I'm struggling and now. It's like, you go and watch that and go and watch this. I never watch my old videos, but for this, I force myself to, and I feel fucking sick. I could only watch a few little clips, but I wanted to put some of them in this video just to show you the difference. So have a look at this. Well, this is the hardest video I've ever had to make. Never gone into tears at an AA meeting, but that's what happened. So last year I got 8 years sober, and yesterday I was trying to buy drugs, enough drugs to probably kill me. I'm going to get rid of everything I own. I'm going to get rid of the lot. I just need to purge myself of every single possession. And Bobby, I hope they... And if you see this, when you're older, kids, it's okay to be vulnerable. They probably will see this. I don't want you to think your dad was weak. I want you to think your dad was just vulnerable. Your dad had depression and he wasn't treating it. But your dad's hopefully still here. Because he got help. That's what I want them to see. So if you're watching this video in years to come, that's what I want you to know. I love you. I've just come from a long conversation with Laura about separating. That's so brutal for me to watch. So brutal for anyone to watch. And I couldn't get through it. 30 seconds I was out. Made me feel physically sick. I'm not that guy anymore. And that's what makes me want to delete all those old videos and just start with this new technology and the new positive, filled with light version of myself that I am today. That's what I want to present to the world, present to my kids. But then I also want to be raw and authentic like I've always been. So that's why those videos have a special place in my heart. But I got to think about my family and my friends. So I guess I'm asking for input. I'm asking for help. What do you think I should do? This whole thing has been such a journey, and I'm so glad it happened in a way, but it's been so brutal. Brutal is a word I keep using because I can't think of any other way to describe it. But I've gone from that to this light-filled channel for what I call God, which you can also call your higher power or the life force or nature. Or I feel so connected and so channeled into that. And I get messages into my book about music and about my life and about just life in general that I want to pass on to you that have been mind-blowing. And they've totally changed me. And I'm not doing this. It's coming from another place. And I'm not the leader of this. I'm not in charge. This is your channel. All this technology, the whole endeavor is yours. I'm not the boss. You're the boss. Well, he's the boss. She's the boss. It's the boss. Coming through me, and it's for you. I'm just one of you. I'm not anything special or anything different in this. Or in anything, actually. So yeah, that's my thing. Sorry if that was hard to watch. Sorry if that was a funny video, to watch. But, I like to be authentic. I like to be raw. I like to talk about what's going on. And that's what's been going on in my head. And what do you think? I love you guys so much. Let's talk about something else tomorrow.